You know, at one time I was sitting at a lunch table. I was having lunch with some coworkers, and I made some comments because we were talking. I wanted to. There was something we were sharing, and it's like, we were talking about homosexual or this or that came up in the conversation, and we're just talking, and I just said, listen, we need to. That's something we should deny ourselves and not do. We should not sin against God in our bodies in that way, because God doesn't want that. And the person, I felt like in an aspect trying to kind of mess with me a little bit, but they said, well, if you have a kid and they come to you and they say that's how they feel, would you tell them to deny their feelings? And what their feelings, and deny themselves wanting to be with someone of the same sex? And I said, yeah, I will. And I say that confidently. I still say it confidently today. I will. And you say, why? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? You're telling them to deny who they are. I said, okay, let's follow your logic. Because God gave us a soul, and we're able to reason, and we're able to follow how far this goes. Right? If God made you in His image, and you have a purpose, and you have faculties to be able to reason out. I said, well, we're sitting here, right? Let's say a beautiful woman walks in this building while we're eating, and I mean, she is lights out. I mean, gorgeous. What if my feelings are telling me right now to get up and go talk to her and get her information so we can meet up and have some wine and maybe get a motel and spend the night together? And she said, what are you talking about? I said, why are you telling me to deny my feelings? Why would it be right for me to deny my feelings, but for me to tell my son, who is having a thought, a evil thought, a lustful thought for someone of the same sex, to deny himself to go into that type of relationship? When you want me, as a man who's married, you want to tell me that I have to deny my feelings because I feel like I want to be with this woman? How dare you, tell me I can't give in to my passions and my feelings? You see? That's what happens. It's ludicrous to say to someone that you can't deny your feelings. That's dumb. Man, if you don't deny what goes in your head, you'll be doing a lot of crazy crap in this world. You'll be in jail probably, some of you. When that boss come at you and you might want to do so, you'll be fired, all this, if you don't deny yourself. Can I get an amen?